People tell you to soak up every moment because it goes by so fast. And every time someone says that to me, I smile politely while secretly wondering if they've ever lived with a preteen boy. Because some days don't go by fast. Some days feel like they last about 3 weeks. My grocery bill has doubled. Our conversations have somehow gotten shorter. And apparently, I'm good is now a complete answer to every question. But then something happens. You look over and one day realize the little boy who used to reach for your hand is slowly becoming the young man who wants to find his own way. My Spider-Man is in between that season. Not quite a little boy, but not quite a young man. He's discovering who he is, and somehow I have the privilege of watching it happen. He's a Star Wars kid through and through. The kind of kid who can tell you things about the galaxy that I'll probably never understand. And I hope he never loses that part of himself, the part that still believes in heroes, because he doesn't just admire them. He's quietly becoming one, without ever asking for recognition. He's the first one to help around the house, the first one to step in when his little brothers need someone to look up to. He teaches them. He protects them. He reminds them how to be a kid, not just because anyone asked him to, but because that's simply who he is. He's the kind of kid every teacher hopes ends up in their classroom. He works hard. He does the right thing. He carries himself with quiet integrity. But here's what I've been learning. Sometimes the strongest kids carry the heaviest things without anyone noticing. JJ, he has a heart that feels deeply. He's the kind of person who will carry his worries quietly because he doesn't want to become someone else's burden. He'd rather protect the people he loves than let them see what he's carrying. And as his mom, I'm learning that the children who say they're fine sometimes need us to sit beside them the longest. Not to fix them, not to interrogate them, just to remind them they never have to carry the weight of the world by themselves. Maybe that's one of the hardest parts of watching your child grow up, realizing they don't need you less, they just need you differently. A little bit more listening, little less rescuing, a little more trusting. I'm learning that my job isn't to hold on to the little boy he used to be. It's to make sure the young man he's becoming always knows where home is. Because one day he'll leave this house. He'll build a life of his own. And I hope that one day he looks back. He won't just remember the rules. He'll remember that he was deeply known, deeply loved. And then no matter how old he gets, there will always be a place where he can lay down whatever he's carrying. Because that's what growing up really is. Not just for our children, but for us too.